August 26th through the 28th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Hotep Nation Weekend. The world will never be the same. Get your tickets and be a part of the first ever Hotep Nation Weekend. Hotep Nation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to spread the philosophy of hard work and self-care, will be hosting a weekend in Vegas with live podcasts, panels, pool party, and much more. Exclusive meet and greets with major figures in the Hotep community, including Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, President Doe Dudes, and other special guests. Network and build bridges in the Hotep community. Enjoy Vegas with a cool group of people. All of this can be found at the Hotep Nation Convention. So who is this for? Are you looking to build up your community? This is for you. Are you looking to expand business opportunities? This is for you. Are you looking for an opulent time with nation builders? This is for you. Hotep Nation's first annual convention in Las Vegas, this August 26th through the 28th. All information can be found in the description below. You won't want to miss this. August 26th through the 28th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Hotep Nation Weekend. The world will never be the same. Get your tickets and be a part of the first ever Hotep Nation Weekend. Hotep Nation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to spread the philosophy of hard work and self-care, will be hosting a weekend in Vegas with live podcasts, panels, pool party, and much more. Exclusive meet and greets with major figures in the Hotep community, including Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, President Doe Dudes, and other special guests. Network and build bridges in the Hotep community. Enjoy Vegas with a cool group of people. All of this can be found at the Hotep Nation Convention. So who is this for? Are you looking to build up your community? This is for you. Are you looking to expand business opportunities? This is for you. Are you looking for an opulent time with nation builders? This is for you. Hotep Nation's first annual convention in Las Vegas, this August 26th through the 28th. All information can be found in the description below. You won't want to miss this.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. Back at it again. Greatest podcast in the land where Juneteenth is now a holiday and Black Conservative Inc. doesn't know which way to go. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus on the 3rd year anniversary of Hoteps BEEN Told, episode 156. What's going on, my brother?
Have a little salad, you know what I'm saying, before we get to that chicken. A little ital. That's vital. Hotep Nation weekend, man. Got off the phone with a Taylor earlier. Great conversation, great planning. Shooting some great content that weekend. Couple of VIP tickets went out the door. I'm pretty sure everybody that's purchased right now has been all VIP, so only got like a couple of VIP tickets left. But other than that, man, it's been a good look.
That's what's up. Did you get your Tupac Pride collection? You seen that?
Tupac Pride collection. When they put
you know what the hell I'm talking about.
When they put the is that a collection? Is that really what they're doing with that?
Yeah, man.
That was real?
Yes, it wasn't fake, man. Is it real? Was it real?
That was from Tupac's estate? That came from his official Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Who authorized that? Who signed off on that?
The redacted did. That's what you signed off on it.
How would Tupac feel about that?
I don't know, man.
How do you think with this current political climate, do you think Pac would be BLM or Hotep?
They would call him Hotep.
Think he'd be Hotep?
Yeah. Let me read these super chats real quick. Then I'll get to Some other stuff I wanted to talk about before we get in these topics. Steph Colonel, thank you. Hotep, happy Hotep anniversary. Jamar Youngblood, let's go HBTY on my phone and Spook Ball on my monitor. Let's go Nets. I'm no longer calling it Spook Ball, man.
Why?
Because it's redacted ball, man.
Oh, you got hit. Oh, Renegade put you on. Thaddeus Russell put you on. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm glad you got the knowledge now too.
I finished that, John. Okay. I posted a review video on my channel. Go subscribe to Uncle Hotep's channel.
Dope.
It's good. It's good. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna get the black. I think I'm gonna do the black. I don't know, man, because that's like 16 hours. I don't know if I want to go jump into 2 long ones back to back, but I might have to do that.
The black what?
The destruction of black civilization.
Oh,
I think that's 16 hours or so, like that.
How many hours is that? 16.
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. But I might just have to jump into that next. But go subscribe. I'm gonna post that. But it was a great book, Thad. Thad's book. Shout out to Thaddeus Russell. Kamar Daniel, donations. Jabari Allen, happy 3rd anniversary. That light skinned Akata is still killing Unc sisters.
What you talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, the Sixers? Oh, yeah. What's up with y'all, man?
I don't know what the hell's up, man. They about to go fishing. That's what's up. That's what's up. Will Dill.
You were talking all that shit about my Nets. And you said the Sixers. You said it confident too. Look like we might not even see y'all. Huh?
Will Dill. I sent you a link last week, HJ. Now tell us what you think of buck breaking.
Oh, I didn't watch it. I forgot. My bad. You did your job. You got me the link, and I dropped the ball. My bad. I got to get on that.
Opinionated Junkie Shine community is done. Tommy and David were right. Eric Hawkinson. I heard there's a pair of bucks in here need breaking. Jesus Christ.
Well, the Nets going to be doing a lot of buck breaking tonight.
Willie Handy, Kroger's offering $1 million for a year free groceries if you get the Fauci juice. Also, cousin Uncle Hotep, when you go back on a Tour de France gift, I want to improve my bike grift. So I want to get a what the hell are them cameras called?
GoPro.
I get a GoPro, and then I'm gonna do it. But I got y'all. Hotep Tiger, happy 30th anniversary, 3rd anniversary, guys. Countess of Monte Cristo, happy early Father's Day gift. Me to both of you. Your hard work is acknowledged and appreciated. I can always hear what's a day off. Only dead men take breaks. Beta Orbiter. I can't talk about being black anymore on the internet now because white boys tell me they'll buck break me. Thanks, Tariq. Big Poppy, happy 3rd anniversary, HBTY. Catch the replay later. Blessings to y'all and many more episodes. That's wild, man. I told you, man, Pole has gotten a hold of that buck breaking, man. They be talking about breaking bucks, man, all the time, man. It's crazy.
That's what your boy Tariq done started up. That's how he got us looking. I hope he's happy about Juneteenth. What did he say about Juneteenth?
I don't know, man. I guess we're gonna jump right into Juneteenth.
No, we saved that. We'll save that.
We'll save that?
Yeah, we're gonna say that. We're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna pull his tweets up.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Atlanta. Since we talking about Sixers in Atlanta. And I can't talk about shit about the Hawks since they win the series. But we'll talk about your city. Had a pair of 15-year-olds holding up a guy in Lenox Mall, a security officer.
Oh, they was only 15?
One was a girl, yeah. The shooter was a girl. Yeah, I didn't know if you noticed that. Yeah.
The shooter was a girl.
Yeah.
Emotional people pull triggers.
So they was trying to get the security guard to open the Apple store. I don't guess he didn't want to do it, or he didn't have the keys. They popped him. I think he was in critical condition. They telling me Lenox Mall is like a no flies or no go zone. Like if I ever go down Lenox, they're saying there's shootings every goddamn couple weeks up at Lenox Mall.
Oh, word?
Like, why are you shooting a mall? Like, like in Pennsylvania, they had a shooting in the Springfield Mall. It was like some serial killer. This is back in the 70s, 80s. Nobody getting no shooting in the mall, man. As many shines go to King of Prussia Mall, man. Nobody shoot up the mall. They don't shoot at the mall, man. I guess the shines up here, they want somewhere to go, to get their fine European designs.
Yeah.
But down in Georgia, they shooting up the mall so bad, and it's so bad, Atlanta. I guess the town of Buckhead, they want to divorce themselves from Atlanta. They're like, we can't be around these shines no more, man. Like, that's them niggas over there. This is like,
they don't know them niggas.
You ever been down Atlanta, man?
Yeah. Yep.
Like recently?
I got gang member families in Atlanta, dog. Like,
oh, come on, fuck all that. Jesus.
No, they doing positive things though. You know what I'm saying? They doing positive things in the community. But I know, my family's I have a really big family. So if I say I have gang member families, the FBI gonna have to take a while to just locate all of them. You know what I'm saying? My great uncle was a bank robber.
Okay.
Luckily I grew up in the suburbs. I didn't pick up any of those shine tendencies. But yeah, I'm very familiar with Atlanta and how wild it could get. We almost got into a fight when I remember being younger and going down to the train station and getting into a little scuffle. Got my knucklehead cousins coming down from Cleveland and they was ready to get rowdy. You know what I mean? But yeah. I didn't know they were shooting up Lenox Mall. Like, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, y'all shooting up the mall?
You missed like 10 shootings, man, at the mall, man.
Really? I saw the one with the little white kids. Remember the last time you was talking shit about Sean's down in Florida? Turned out those are two little white kids.
No, my point is still valid because they still listen to rap music. Those little kids listen to rap music.
But they was Caucasian babies listening to rap music.
Hey, I'm for everybody. I'm not racist like you are. I'm for all the I'm for all the kids, I'm for improving society as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the shines.
Yeah. But you had a lot of talk for the shines. When it was Billy and Katie, all of a sudden it's we are the world. We are one. When it was the shine, it was the shine. But Billy and Katie start to shoot, and all of a sudden it's Kumbaya. Which one is it? Is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it One Mike?
Y'all misinterpreted what I was saying, but let's move on. Anyway, real quick. 3 years, man. We didn't even get into it. 3 years, man. Yeah. I didn't know until somebody did the math. The 3 years we've been on, 3 years. Got anything to say? Any favorite moments? I didn't realize it just went by fast, man. I didn't think you realized we went that long, man. Then I think some of my chat had posted like day one. I do remember the first time we started because you hit me up. Then I think your channel was you was talking slick on your channel, got banned or something. You couldn't stream that week.
Yeah,
and I had to do it on my channel. Then we flipped it back afterwards. But I do remember the first, because I think I think I was here when we first started. But yeah, it's been a moment. We had a lot of growth. I didn't expect this many people ever watch it. I think the last episode I seen it was like 5,000, streams and just the audio.
Oh wow.
So I was just like, wow, I didn't, I've had people stop me in stores and talk about like, yo, your podcast. I'm like, whoa, I'm like, yeah, what the hell's going on, man? Like, I don't know, man. It was just it's something we started, because I don't know. I guess, we Hotep needed some representation. Let's do it. And, it's become, we have a big community, and I appreciate everybody in the community. I appreciate everybody that donated, that keeps the machine moving, and I appreciate all our supporters. That's what I say.
Yeah. I think the real MVP here is the super chatters and the chat.
Yeah.
The super chatters are hilarious. They're like the third members of the show,
Yeah.
So I really appreciate their energy. The money, of course, but it's not, it's not like they're sending corny super chats. They sending super chats with like gems.
Yeah.
Shout out to Canon Hotep. Canon Hotep started out as a super chatter, and he's got his own little segment each week, or damn near, He's part of the team. Shout out to Hotep with it. Hotep with it started out as a fan of the show, and now Hotep with it is a contributor, and he's squad, he's gang. For me, I always thought it was always just about having your own media, having your own voice,
Right.
having your own mic, and getting our message out like that. But I forget how the idea came up, but I'm pretty sure it's because I was doing the show or I was running the channel, you were running the channel, and I'm a lazy ass nigga, and I was like, how can I keep my channel active, but involve the team, and I believe that's when I came like, you want to do a show, yo, because I got these subscribers sitting here, and we need a voice. And I just thought, what I thought it was, I thought our personalities would complement each other really well.
Right.
And also, like, people need to see how you interact with other people. And I knew that me and you, at the core, want the same. We're different, as anybody is, but I thought that our differences would complement each other. And a lot of people say, being about monolith and always agreeing on everything. And it's like, no, like, let's show you how we can agree to disagree. It doesn't have to be a war every time we disagree, because me and you, we disagree all the time. But it's still fun, and it doesn't change the mission.
Right.
Whereas some people, when they disagree, it's just like, it's the end of the world. And it's like, yo, it's not even that serious.
Yeah, definitely. So
I just wanted to show, for me, I wanted to show that example to people of how we can learn to interact and disagree at the same time.
Yeah, good points, Neil. But thanks everybody in the super chat, and thanks everybody. I stole what they said in the super chat and tweeted it. I appreciate y'all.
Right.
Like he's dead serious. It's not, y'all be putting some gems in there, so I greatly appreciate it. Opinionated junkie: China and Russia buck breaks U.S. Why? I hope that's not the truth. Black Mountain Hotep: the destruction of Black civilization, foundational Hotep knowledge, the African origins of civilization, myth or reality is as well. I'm looking at that.
Yeah.
Darling Delisa went back home to Geechee land and found out my fam's Hotep. Shout out to the fam. Shaka in the chat. Shout out to Shaka.
Shout out to my Geechee. Shout out to Ed. Welcome back, Ed.
Penny and Junkin, forget shooting. San Fran is thief town.
Really?
Black Mountain Hotep, the Buckhead Commission to hopefully decide the police force is all white elite. So much for Black Mecca. Yeah. Also, you guilty for assuming it was black kids. Oh, come on. I think
I knew I wasn't tripping. Get on his head, Black Mountain.
Fearless adventurer, Joeflation.
Yo, what's inflation at? Like 6.9% right now?
It was some hot shit. I don't know.
You can't afford to buy a goddamn wing. Fucking prices went up. I know you haven't been paying attention because you're rich, so You know, the prices don't affect you.
C Marsh, what do you think of Monique asking black women to not to wear bonnets everywhere? I seen that.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I thought we had stopped doing that.
Wearing bonnets out?
Is bonnet the new covering your curlers? Is that what they have, the curlers underneath the bonnet?
I don't know what the fuck they got going on underneath the bonnet. To be honest with you. I wanted to turn the bonnet into the new turban.
Okay.
You know, like, here's what people get missing. When you go read these religious texts, they say the woman not supposed to come outside the house with her hair shown. The Bible say that. I believe it might say that in the Quran somewhere. Don't get me to lying. But you see the Quran followers, they got their hair wrapped up. They keep their hair covered. When you go look at the nuns at the Catholic Church, what's up with them? They keep their hair covered. The biblical text, the religious text say a woman's supposed to keep her hair covered. So when I see him come outside the house with some Indian cultures too, where it's a privilege to see your woman's hair. So when I saw the bonnets, I thought of it as technically they following God's law. I think it's the white man's law that tell them, don't you leave the house with that bonnet on.
Oh, come on, man.
That's what it is. That's the old don't embarrass me in front of these white folks type thing. Because who was you getting neat and tidy for? Other niggas? You got to get on a plane. Because that's what she said. We can't go to the airport. This that respectability politics, that Victorian Puritan shit. Oh, you can't wear a bonnet when you get on the plane. Well, if you can't wear a bonnet when you get on the plane, where can you wear it to?
You know what I learned was heavy in those respectability politics was y'all's Martin Luther King.
Yes, he was. He'd have been right along with that. Yep.
He's like, you shines gotta stop buck dancing. Y'all need to control your sexual urges. You'll need to have a better work ethic. This is all what Martin Luther King said. Now, I try to find a speech of that, man. I can't find it nowhere. You know, it was in the book, right? In Thad's book, but I wanted to find proof so I could show these shines on the timeline. Like, I gotta find these sources, man. If I find this source, he said that in a speech, or if I get an audio of that, man, man.
Ooh, pull your pants up. Yeah. But that's how a lot of those Negroes were back in the day, was clean your act up. Bless you. But I don't know. I don't see, when I see the queens with the bonnet on, I see them protecting their hair. I don't see ghetto-ness. Now, when they come out the side of the house with their pajamas on, that's another problem. Also, like when I say make the bonnet the new turban, you know, Africa, they be having the hair wraps and stuff like that. We need to bring that Erykah Badu look back, where you just used to coming out the house with your hair. That's what they doing. That's the whole point of the bonnet, is to not mess up their hair. But back in the day, you used to wrap your shit up. So you don't date a black woman, so you wouldn't know. She don't got these problems. Huh?
I mean, if it was up to me, you could go outside the house with your hair looking whatever, you know what I mean, you know, you want it, you know what I mean? I mean, who you outside to impress? I don't know. I think she's just, you know, doing too much. Women outside, I'll say this, going outside with bonnets on their hair is the least of our problems right now.
Agreed. That's the last thing we need to be worrying about. There's a lot of other situations we gotta get rectified for. I don't know. I don't see the bonnet as like a big thing. I see it as protective. You know, it's keeping dirt out your hair, it's keeping the moisture in your hair. Because as much money as they spend on getting their hair done, that shit gotta last.
Seymour, all right, read that. CJ, man, who needs a platinum plan when you got Juneteenth? Biden was looking smart at G7 and gave Putin a list to not hurt us. FBI. Hoteps BEEN Told. Inside of the ages, Juneteenth, when the Republicans freed the slaves from the Democrats. Black Mount Hotep Bonnet got to be the turn. Sonny Johnson wore one in the podcast last year, remember? Mary O'Donnell's Juneteenth, a gratuitous gesture by Congress. Will it help build black business besides wealth gap? Wondering this is just don't say we never did anything for you.
Black Mount Hotep said Sonny Johnson wore a bonnet on the podcast last year. You see what I'm saying? Like that's that royalty shit, man. I love that. I forgot about that, but she did do that. That's real nigga shit.
Inside the ages, they want you to cover your hair for the same reason they cut Samson's hair. They want to control us, not from God. Oh my God. Y'all just, can we stop with Bonnetgate, man? Like, I don't know. I'll say one thing. Black people worry about the goddamn hair too much, man. I go to the barbershop too many times. You know, there's no more of a, vain people than to shine. Worry about their looks, worry about their hair and all this other stuff, man. I just don't get it, man. I think it's borderline ridiculous. Sit down. Sit down. No, sit down.
Absolutely it is.
I think it's borderline ridiculous, man. I think we worry, like you said, they'll spend like $400 or $500 in their hair salon in like at a time.
Yeah.
Like that's this. What? Gosh, get down. Are you ready? Are you satisfied now? Go sit down.
I get a grift on. Thomas said we gotta deal with colorism. Don't get me started on that.
Colorism. Well, so that's another thing. I'm tired of y'all shines talking about colorism. I'm on one today, 3rd anniversary. I'm giving you shines a piece of my mind. Damn some colorism. I never heard so many, like in the last few years, y'all talk so much about colorism. When did dark skins start acting like light skins? When did this happen? When this happened, y'all started talking about this colorism ad nauseum. Like, who cares? Like, I never seen so many dark. We went from black is beautiful to crying about, oh, they're giving the job because she light skinned. Why isn't there a dark skinned person in the video? Why aren't there dark skinned Afro Latinas in the Heights musical? Can y'all shut up about some colorism? It's embarrassing. I just don't get it, man. I'm dark skinned myself, man. I'm so like, what is wrong with y'all, man?
But light skinned niggas ain't popping. They had like a short stint here and there. But for the most part, we've been dominating. So it feels good to be dark skinned.
But on the women's side, it's become a big issue. Because of niggas like you. Because of niggas like you, it's become a big issue.
Listen. Just because I like the light-skinned girls doesn't mean there's any problem with being brown. Okay? Nothing wrong with being brown. It's just the light-skinned girls, they got the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? They got themselves a little Bonita and a little bit of Becky. You know what I mean? You get the best of both worlds. If she look right, you might be able to pass her off as Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? You get all three. Colorism's real though.
I don't see it, man. I just don't see it.
You don't see how they give all the light-skinned girls all the hot roles?
We shouldn't be paying attention to Hollywood, man. That's whole
true.
thing is why we care about Hollywood. There was a whole big thing about the Heights, and I never been to Washington Heights. And I never, like they said, there were none of the leading people in the musical were quote unquote what they call Afro Latino.
Okay.
Now, I don't ever call anybody Afro Latino. I never called anybody Black Dominicans. You're either Dominican, you're Dominican, and you're Latino. You're a dark skinned Latino, you're a dark skinned Dominican. I never threw that Black or Afro in between it. To me, it's separate. You know, I don't consider them one of us, you know, one of me. I think it is what it is. You know, I mean, they're a different culture and everything, it's a whole nine. But these people crying about there wasn't enough Afro Latinos in the Heights musical, and they're acting like somebody got shot. Like it's just entertainment. You shouldn't even be watching all this stuff anyway. Like we have too many.
Question.
What?
What if they threw a musical and had Mark Lamar Hill playing Uncle Hotep?
I would tell you don't watch it. Don't turn that shit off, man. I don't approve. Turn that shit off, man. It's not about me. Like I think, you know, I've said this before. Black people watch too much television and we're too invested in television.
Yeah,
and it's sickening. It's disgusting. You know, I think we always want to be shucking and jiving. You want to talk about putting on for the man. That's putting on for the man because they want to be shucking and jiving on TV for the man, so the man can see it. See, y'all got the right one today. Like this is crazy.
You said
why we always talk?
You said that's what they trying to do. They trying to shuck and jive for the man.
Yes. What else? Come on, man. That's all they complain about. Some guys on television, man. Like, come on, man. Matter of fact. Shout out to Chad. Shout out to Chad. You know, I'm on one today. Got tinfoil kufi on tight. Tinfoil kufi on tight. See, this is where they use the television to brainwash these shines, and these shines just wanna. This is where all the debate comes from. Now, you tell me, is there such thing as an Afro Latina? Or are they just Latinos, man? Let's go. Because listen, I've seen Dominicans say that we don't talk about Black Latino Dominicans and stuff. We just Dominican.
No,
like,
that's
stop.
not true.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. That's not what they do. You catch a dark skinned nigga after midnight on the wrong side of that island, on the wrong side of Hispaniola. You better pull out American passport. You better have you some ID. Because you limping back. I don't know about this whole Afro Latino. I know there's niggas and everybody else. And it's like that everywhere. It's like that in Brazil. It's like that in Argentina. It's like that in America. It's like that in India. You got niggas. See, in India, they got the Brahmins. That's basically like the upper class. And then everybody else, y'all just some niggas. Y'all the slave class. Y'all the lower caste. And usually that's the dark-skinned ones. As told by Dr. Shiva. This is an Indian man who comes from India. This is what he said. He said that the lighter ones are the Brahmins. And they're the upper class. So you got niggas and everybody else. It's just, you just might have some sort of nationality attached to it. You ever seen that movie City of God?
Yeah, I seen it once back in the day.
There was one dark-skinned cat in that movie. Remember his name?
No.
Blackie. That was his name. This was staged in Brazil. Inspired by true events. His name was Blackie. I'm gonna type it in right now just to City of God movie. Blackie. Yep. Blcky. His name was Blackie. This is what they called you in Brazil. Hey, Blackie. You was what your skin color was. Everybody had a normal name. That nigga was named according to his skin tone.
man, listen, being a member of the dark skin conglomerate,
Yeah.
I never was ashamed for being dark skinned. I never was like the tease, never got really teased for being dark, man.
Because
Like
you a
I don't.
man. Black niggas was always in. But you did get called the N-word by Caucasians.
I mean, that's goes to part of the course, man. We call them a bunch of names. They call us a bunch of names.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what it was.
Yeah.
You know. But but I do remember. I was alive before when they the light skins was in for that moment.
Yeah.
That transition.
Yeah. Morris Chestnut brought us back in style.
Morris and all them niggas, man.
Yeah.
And
saved us.
Omar Epps and shit
Omar
like that.
Word. Hollywood. See that? See how powerful Hollywood is?
It is. It's powerful, man. And that's why I think, it would do best for us to either have a better control of it or of our stuff, or not to participate at all. I know not participating at all is like, it's a pipe dream. You know what I'm saying? I know I say that, but I know that's unrealistic, but I think we can have better control of the products we put out there.
We got bougie taste though. When people put out movies, we expecting Hollywood grade quality. When Indians do they Bollywood, it don't matter how bad they theatrics is. The Chinese flicks, you see the strings and everything, and they still watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, oh, that shit was low budget. I ain't watching that. We got a little bougie taste, so we be having to need that backing, that redacted backing, to really put that film together to make it look right. But then when the redacted put their foot in the sauce, it's gonna taste a little different. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't used to be like that. Remember Rudy Ray Moore and all those movies? They wasn't really
blaxploitation films.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to just appreciate our own art, man. Make our own art and appreciate our own art. But right now, the white liberal owns our art, controls our art.
Yeah. Opinionated junkie. Let's 495 in the room. Let's get these views over 500. Likes 133. Let's get these likes over 200. Please hit that share button. Hit that a thumbs up. 3rd year anniversary show.
He said Wesley Snipes, word. Nollywood, word.
Opinionated junkie. Martin Luther King talking, controlling sexual urges, please. MLK was pulling them. Cut it out. FBI sucks. However, they're lying about that. His wife confirmed. Yeah, I mean, him and his wife had a deal, and he was out on the road. She said, "Yo, you can go out there and run them hoes." You know what I'm saying? Keep it discreet or whatever like that. I don't know. I mean,
that's what Coretta said. She a real one for that. She a real one for that. Where's my hold on, man. She's a real one for that. I don't care what nobody says. She a OG. She said, Martin, these hoes gonna be all on you. You get your little skins, it's okay. Just keep that on the low. She's a real one for that.
I did find that when Martin Luther in the book, when MLK said that, I was like, come on, man, coming from him, I was like, this guy, man, he got some nerve, but I understand, we was too out with it. Amir, thank you for your time and content. God bless. Thank you. Nigel B, the haircut is one of the most indoctrinating actions the Shine take daily. Man, my brother used to get a haircut every week, man. I think I'm bad now with every 2 weeks, man.
I've heard that theory before.
Justin Stone, 6 and 7. I don't know, man. I don't know. If they can get back to Philly, yeah. It's maddening, these guys. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna have to say no, because I think Simmons is a punk, man. Embiid, all right. Embiid will bring it, but Simmons, something wrong with that boy. Punks McGee, respectability politics. Don't forget Chris Rock's routine, black people versus niggas, and Obama's similar comments.
Yeah.
But you got to have, wait, I know we're doing a deep dive on the subject, but you have to have some sort of respectability in your community. You can't just live and everybody run wild. Everybody's not going to make it. You know what I mean? You got to have some type of standards. You ever seen the Soldier Story, something like that? You ever seen that movie? Oh, come on, that's classic. Denzel is about these guys going to get in a fight Adolf. Fight World War II. It was some brainwashing, heavy brainwashing that. But anyway, one Sergeant Waters, man, he was talking about because he was a veteran. He was in World War I, and he was in. They was over in France, and they said the white soldiers had told one black soldier to run around and act like a monkey because the French they never seen no Negroes and shit like that. So they told him run around like a monkey, right? And eat bananas and shit like that, right? With a tail on. And he did it. Right? And Sergeant and the other black soldiers, they was looking at him like, it was like, man, one bad, how I forget how he said. He said, "Oh, you don't know how bad one bad uneducated Negro can take us down, pull us back down."
Yeah.
So they in the story, he said they cut his throat. They hopped on the black soldier and cut his throat in the middle of the night. They took care of him. I'm not saying to go that far, but we gotta stop these shines, man. This shooting at Lenox Mall, man. These 15-year-old kids, man. It can't happen, man. It can't happen. I'm sorry. You call me Dr. Respectability or whatever, man. But god damn, we gotta have some accountability for ourselves.
Yeah, I think there's a code that needs to be established and followed. For me, it's all about output. What is the production output of a people?
Right.
Right. What is your gross domestic product? What is the GDP of the black community? Do we even know? We need to know the GDP of Black America. They always talk about oh, you have a $1 trillion, buying potential. Okay. But what is our output? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to know. What are the goods that we create? And what's that worth? You know what I mean? When I look at it, I see if we were to equate things that came into the GDP, what do we have? Rap music, movies. Let's just say entertainment. What else? What else do we produce? Lingerie. Which isn't a bad thing because those are essentials. Underwear is essentials. What else? Weaves, although we're getting those third party, so there's an intermediary in there. What exactly are we producing? And then what we producing that makes us self-sustainable? Because rap music ain't gonna make us self-sustainable. You can't eat that. You can't feed your family with that. One rapper can feed his family with his music, but the rest of us, we can't feed our families with Tupac songs. We can only inspire them to work while listening to Tupac. So what is it that we do create? What's the gross domestic product of black farmers? Technology, right? These are the things I'm saying are more important than anything. I think values and having that code of ethic is the way we lead ourselves there, though. So that's why I agree with you. I think there needs to be a new religion. Black people we're missing the identity in a religion. And that's really what's the big problem is Black Americans just don't have any identity. When you have a people that have no identity, they don't know where they come from. They can't know where they're going. And that's what Mussolini and Napoleon did very well when they damaged the memory of black people. They damaged our memory. And they said they wanted to do that. They wanted to damage our memory so we would be lost and never understand where we came from, never understand our lineage. And that's why we have the problem we have today, which is why Hoteps are so important, so we can start making those connections back to all of the different kingdoms we had across the Pacific Islands, the Caribbean, and the continent.
El Diablo Loco Poco. I think I said that right. Unc's on a roll. Would have been a good night for Hotep Court. Thanks for $10 donation. Will Dill. Last week, Uncle wanted to know the ex-Detroit Piston has a business. Two are David Bing, who went on to form Bing Steel, and Vinnie Johnson, who started his own automobile supply company, which made $2 billion in 2018. There you go. Since said, DKK, $20 donation. Thank you. Habits for life. Islam Moors. Hunter B called an Asian person a yellow, and that's now racist. Why do Moors call themselves black? Shouldn't everyone stop the color game with respect? Let's get into that. Hunter, your boy Hunter.
Yeah.
He out there money laundering right in front of everybody to see. Selling some goddamn artwork.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then do you see his text message? We already talked about the Hennessy rates last week.
Yeah.
But now I guess, which I don't know, like the New York Post, they posted about it. And they made the comment he called an Asian person yellow something. But if you check the contents of the message, it looked like it was some human trafficking going on. I'm like, everybody was looking at it like, why? The yellow part is the least concerning thing about this. Did you see it?
Oh, wow. No, I didn't hear nothing about this. Hold on.
Oh, man, it's crazy. It looked like he was ordering. He was like, he said in the context, like they was going to give him girls, and he was saying no yellow. He didn't want any Asian woman. That was the context of that. But they were running down different model types and stuff like that for him. So it was some type of trafficking, or at the very least, a high dollar escort joint.
Yeah. Bruh. So they did the switcheroo. They said, "Oh, look, this is racism and not fucking human trafficking." Oh, they slick. Oh, they slick, boy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that one. When was that? That was this week?
I saw it today. It just happened today. It just
Oh, this
came
is
out
today? I was in meetings all damn day. Oh, here it go, right here. He's a legend. None of these women, except for Diva, but Nicole and Diva and Ella and Lucy, will all know quality girls who are like I am. Distrusting and highly aware of evil. I also have Denise, a German, 26. No to Lucy. So the woman is basically pitching him.
Yeah.
Women. Do you want foreign or domestic?
Yeah.
They treat this shit like cars. This nigga said a domesticated foreigner. I'd give you Isabella, but she has kids. And an NBA ex-husband. He said no. He said, I can't give you effing Asian, sorry. Wow. This is some Epstein Island type shit, right? And he flipped it to, oh, he's racist with his human trafficking. What? Talk about missing the point. So that's that. You know, forget the women who are being trafficking. And even I just saw New York Post. New York Post right here. Hunter Biden called Asians yellow and sex exchange with cousin. What? Not sex exchange for human trafficking. Wow.
Mm.
Everybody's
That's
talking about
crazy.
racism. I'm looking at it right now. Everybody's talking about racism. A couple of people here mentioned the sex trafficking. So then, I guess the whole painting was the grift. Selling paintings and whatnot.
Yeah.
Out here selling NFTs and shit, yo. This is wild, man. So what? He gonna get away with this, right? I mean, he's white liberal, so why would he face any backlash? It's not like there's any black people that are gonna hold him to the fire or anything like that.
No.
Nobody's gonna ask Joe about this or anything. It's his son, you know. Although had this been Donald Trump's family or his son, Junior, God knows. Oh my God, they would have been trying to impeach Trump for some shit his son did.
I can't stand this place. I'm just, it's sick. Anyway, Aztec Mecca, tenfold Kufi out, Hotep and Bill. Disla TV, Uncle in his ABL bag. Don't be mad because us Caribbean got culture. Blacks here confused, so y'all call yourself two continents, Africans and Africans and Americans. I never, no. If I say anything, I say Black America. I don't ever say African American. I stopped saying that shit. I knew that was the jig. Shout out ABL. Punks McGee, also happy anniversary, Hotep's Hotep Dookie Love.
Oh, fuck.
Gay Dad's Bear. I think Black History Month should be June and Broken Bumhole Month should be February. Also, interning Juneteenth is the same weekend as Father's Day.
Oh, you're right. Oh, they did us dirty again.
Ricky Green, $300. Thank you, Ricky Green.
Oh,
happy third anniversary and many, many more. Hotep and Bill, peace and love to the community. Keep changing lives with the content and education.
Appreciate that, homie. Thank you very much.
Insight of the ages, they weaken all men with these tactics. Hair, whites are easier to tame or wild. My white skin is peppered with melanated freckles, arranged like an antenna. I'm tapped in, test my rhyme.
It's Kofi on tight.
Dark Knight Dead. You think respectably are about being loved by white people or about black people that have respect for themselves, because people who usually dress down in pajamas are the same one who fight at the airport. That's true. You know, I don't think it's about, like, I think we use that as an excuse. I think we use that, well, we just trying to impress the white man. Like, come on, man. It's year 2021. That might have been true in the 60s. I don't think that's true anymore, man. Like, when we say that, like, yo, man, like, come on, man. Like, we can't even have respect for ourselves. You know, even if we do, it always gets pivoted back to massa. We trying to look good for massa. No, I don't necessarily agree. You know, most of these blacks don't even know any white people. Don't even talk to any white people. You know, you can just tell by how they talk online. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see the biggest complainers about racism. I don't think they aren't even close to being around some of these white folks, man. Are they?
The old story goes, a woman is baking a rump roast in her oven. And the daughter asked mom, she says, "Mom, why you cut the rump off the rump roast?" And she goes, "I don't know, that's what my mother used to do." So you go back and they ask the mother, why did you cut the rump off the rump roast? He said, "That's what my mother used to do." So they went to her mother. He said, "Why'd you cut the rump off the rump roast?" And she said, "Because our oven was too small and it wouldn't fit." That's where we are today. We're dealing with learned behavior over generations. So that might not be the cause of it today,
right,
but that's the root cause of the actions.
I can believe some of that. You know, definitely.
I mean?
Herb Seasoning, happy third anniversary. Started watching because of Hotep Jesus. Staying for the God of Grift, the Pharaoh Financials, Uncle Hotep. Hotep Tiger, with Unc's wisdom and HJ's knowledge, the redacted is scared of y'all for real. Sean Kingston, you can't calculate true GDP until the black people own the intellectual property. Derek Jenkins, we had our own sports franchises, banks, construction companies, but the sign gave it away like for a pat on the head from the liberals. Inside the ages, think why they shaved our beards in the military. The 5 to Bowling Green. Biggie can be black and ugly as ever and still bag Faith Evans. Lil' Kim switched it up to end up looking like Kim Jong-un. Sometimes being dark skinned is a little different for men and women.
Yeah. Great example.
Hill Wave. Oh,
they replaced Viv with a light skin.
Yeah. Maybe that was extenuating, but now, well, ho, and this is what happened. Blackish they're going to do their last season this coming year. It'll be the last season of Blackish, but Blackish had spinoffs. They had Mixedish, Grownish, and they're going to have another one with the grandparents. But on Mixedish, it's Bo's grown up with a mixed parents. Now in Blackish, originally her Bo's parents was a white man and a light-skinned woman, right? When they went to Mixedish to have her parents be like younger and growing up, they made the light-skinned woman dark-skinned. See, it's reversed nowadays because now all these people are trying to do. Oh, we gotta.
It's politically correct and all that.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, so light skinned women is out, right? They unemployed now. Yeah. Only place they gonna last now is on Instagram, where real niggas like them.
You're right. They eating on Instagram, but that's
it. That's it. Yeah, TV. You know what I'm saying? They're giving that to the darkies. Blackie getting that role.
Black Mountain Hookup. Unc, it's because of you that I wear dashikis to my job estimates. Shout out Black Mountain Hotel. We still got interview, man.
Word.
I need to get some more dashikis myself. Lose weight one. But I got to wear mine. I like wearing mine more. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's different. I'm telling you. It's like, I don't know.
You get the respect. from them same white folks. He like, hold up, the white man treat me a little more different.
Roberta B, $50 donation. Been Hotep for about a year now. I'm a Latina Hotep for a Hotep Latina. Happy anniversary, gentlemen. Thank you, Roberta B.
Shout out to our Hotep Latinos and Latinas.
Cannon Hotep, here's a little something from light-skinned niggas everywhere. Shout out Cannon Hotep. 549 in the room. Hit these. Let's get this over 600. Look at these likes over 250. So we talked about. Do we talk about Biden at the
G7?
Yeah, you see him?
Oh, most embarrassing president ever, man. He was going off on the media lady. He cussing. Just being a nigga. Supposed to take your ass overseas to this G7 summit and represent us properly. You showing your ass. Talking about why don't you go to hell.
Yo, do you think he's flashing them cue cards on purpose, or do you think he just gotta have them?
He gotta have them. Are you serious?
Somebody put that question up because it was so obvious. It was so big lettered, and he was showing it. You know, people at these, got these cameras. They was flicking the pictures. They caught it. I'm like, come on, this is ridiculous, man.
I wouldn't have let him. I'd have sent Obama. I'm like, Obama, can you represent us at this meeting? This nigga's not well equipped. I would have tried to get Obama to go first. If I couldn't get him, then I would have sent Kamala.
Well, ain't no damn good. No, but did you see the difference? But I was watching Putin, and he was handling them press like a real one. You know, he took he heard the answer, took his plug out. No, so I guess he was just trying to tell people, ain't nobody talking to my ear. I'm telling y'all what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I had a Shine sister come up there, ask him about, or what are you afraid of? Killing, allegedly killing, political people in Russia. He's Sunder,
What he said.
Well, he was making a comparison. He made a comparison to the six. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's trying to make a play to white America, middle America, but I think it sounds like he is. He was like, I don't want Black Lives Matter happening in my country and stuff like that. I was crying and laughing. I can't believe it, man. This guy is like, if anybody, like, there's a good documentary on YouTube about Putin, but he's the real deal, man. He was ex-KGB, man, and he had to do some set up people. Jailer, stop it. And he had to set people up and stuff like that, man, to get to where he is, man. So he's a real deal. But Biden, man, like when he took his jacket off and went like, hey, he was pointing at the girl, Sunder, man. I'm like, you need to get a new line of work. I'm like, I can't believe he gets away with this, man.
Yeah, he bugging. The only reason why he get away with it because everybody in the world knows he's senile.
Right.
They know his mind going, but nobody want to say it. It's like they keep giving him the pass, but nobody want to come out and say, yo, maybe he need to step down. I mean, when are they going to wait till he steps down? Like when he says the N-word?
I don't know. They can work his old white ass to death. You had to croak or something. I don't know. Fall over, pass out.
What's it going to take, man? Like, he's been a big gaff the entire time.
What's up with your girl Chrissy Teigen, man? They got another person. She was trying to she's bullying and stuff like that, man. Try to force people to suicide and all this other crazy stuff.
Well, she messed up because she tried to come back with her apology. And everybody was like, oh yeah, hold up. We forgot about you. We got some more tweets we ain't mentioned from the last time. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of thing. She's an attention whore, man. Like, take your little millions and sit down somewhere. Come back next year.
But you know what? It's gotten so bad, it's starting to affect John Legend. Because now I've seen tweets about people like, how is John Legend with this woman? I can't stand it. There are people like they don't understand how John Legend can make songs about this woman and be with this woman. Like now it's got, how is it? You rarely see where your spouse is so bad they start messing up your money, man. It's messing up his brand.
Ordinary people. Yo, I really think Chrissy be bullying them. She really a bully. And
she
I think
pegging him and stuff like that.
Word, like, he a little R&B light-skinned cat. And if you ever watched him, like, he's not no, like, like super alpha type guy. He's like just a soft-spoken, I ain't trying to call him beta. Like, I don't know him like that, but he ain't like no pop and like he doesn't exude a lot of masculine energy. So I can see how she would bully him. I think she bullies him. I think John Legend need to blink twice next time he get on TV. Let us know he's not safe. I think he's in an abusive relationship. There's a strong possibility he's in an abusive. Mentally or physically or both.
John, you heard it, man. If you're an abusive man, go ahead and blink twice, man. I know you're watching, man. So come on and send the signal, man. Get out of it. We can save you, man. Yeah. If not, man, you're gonna go down with the ship, man. You're gonna go down with the ship. You don't want to do that.
They should really be bullying them, yo.
You
don't gotta deal like that. What black man gonna date a woman with no ass?
I don't know.
All the ass John Legend could get, he picked that? No, she bullied him into that relationship. They went out on one date. They hung out. He didn't call her back. And she probably showed up at his house. What the fuck? You ain't call me back. Da, 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 da. Take me out to lunch right now and apologize. That's how I see that relationship going. I think she punked him into a relationship. Couldn't get out. I really think so.
I think you had a show about this, yesterday with what's her name? You do the female show with
Wendy O.
Shout out Wendy O. Victoria's Secret is revamping, is rebranding.
Yeah.
And they're having, that soccer Megan Rapinoe, whatever her hell name is. I guess they're not going to be Victoria's Secret Angel models or nothing like that anymore. They're rebranding towards feminism. Now, let me run this past you. What would stop someone from be like, hey, since Victoria's Secret rebranding, let me take their old image. I'm going to steal their old image because they're not going to be that image anymore. Like, I would steal their old image and just push it out there, because I swear to you, people would still want to be, have this Victoria's Secret models. Just name it, I don't know, Karen Secrets, you know what I mean? Or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? Letitia Secrets, you know what I mean? And run it like that. Yeah. While they go towards feminism, you take your new company and you keep it just like Victoria's Secret is today. Would that work? What do you think about that?
Yes, I would definitely jack their whole style. I'd mock it down to the thread. I'd look at every single fashion show they ever did and copy everything they did right. I'd even use their past hosts and hostesses. I'd use the same models.
Right.
Oh, you unemployed now? I got a job for you since Victoria's Secrets don't want you. I got you, baby. I would do that. I would definitely jack their whole shit because they left it vacant and there's nothing wrong with it. The problem is they was doing too much talking with not enough room reading. Remember they wanted the tees. They asked, can the tees get into the...
Right. So that's... Yeah,
and he was like, oh,
that.
hell no.
Yeah.
And then that's what got him in trouble. Too much talking. What he should have said was, maybe, sure, why not? Yeah, have them apply, right? Like, roll with the punches. But, these are some European cats that's living in different times. They wasn't reading the climate of America. They don't got Twitter accounts. They don't know what the hell is going on out here. But they didn't pick up on the vibe. Or just say, can I answer the next question? Sometimes I have to talk to the PR team about that. Please don't include that in the interview. Things like that. You should have just dodged that question, but they got set up. And he said something else in there too. But I do think it's brilliant for the problems that Victoria's Secret was having. This is a great move for them. It's a brilliant business decision. You basically, just like how we said we would jack their old image, they're basically jacking the image of the left.
Right.
And saying, okay, is that the model for today? Say less. And then they're going to open up their product line. So they're going to be offering all types. Because like I asked Wendy O last night, I said, where's the one-stop shop for women? And she was like, Target. I'm like, exactly. So Victoria's Secret technically could fill a void in the market and be everything women.
I don't know, man. I just think
they will be selling strap-on soon.
Probably. Inside the Ages, part of the grift is to convince Black America that whites are not being held back. They won't anyone to raise up to make change. Steph Colonel, Biden literally invited Putin to attack our critical infrastructure. Tim Rogers, shout out to Unc's kids. Sven said, world leaders were laughing at him. It's sad. Even Macron, of all people, set him straight. Phil Shaho, shout out Hotep Nation. Ken Hotep. Chrissy is his beard. She just need a good walking. Punks McGee, John Legend equals the hetero Don Lemon.
Oh man, is it that bad?
Dub Will. Chrissy took John's nuts a long time ago. He a beta. Steph Colonel watched the Victoria's Secret game tapes. Floppy Salmon, Mall Secret, they might save the world. Listen, man, we gotta get into this. Floyd. I told you, Shines, a few episodes ago that George Floyd, new Black Americans will look at future Black Americans, future Black generations will look at George Floyd in the same light we look at Malcolm X. I put it out there on the timeline. People looked at me like I was crazy. Some people knew what I was saying, but a lot of Black Shines were saying, "Man, you're crazy. Man, get the hell out of here. This is disrespectful." Another statue of the incomparable George Floyd has been revealed. Now he's sitting on a bench with a wife beater. What's going on, man? Why do they keep making statues of George Floyd? I mean, I know why, but when are we going to get it? Like, this is ridiculous. These people out here proudly, ladies was like, yeah, I want to know where it's at. What city was that at?
Newark.
New York?
Newark.
Newark. Oh, that's right. Jersey. Your state.
I'm mad you asked me that.
Jersey niggas is fucking wow. I'm gonna have to go up there and take a picture. Sit down next to George.
He gonna take a knee.
I'm gonna put the kufi on. Yo, somebody take a picture next to George with the kufi on. Put the kufi on George Floyd's head, man. Bring the kufi up on screen, man. Bring the statue up on screen, man, so people can see this, man. They got him on here with a wife beater.
Hold on, let me bring it up on the screen. George Floyd, what was it? A statue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it pop up, and that's why I can't spend a lot of time on the internet because I just get disappointed every day. And then I seen it said Newark City Hall, and I was like, yeah, I gotta go. This is just way too close to home for me. This is like down the street, and I'm just not comfortable with it. And yeah, so here we have 700-pound George Floyd statue unveiled at Newark. He put this at City Hall. He's not even from Newark, and he's sitting on the bench, and a wife beater. Yeah.
That's a big statue, man. That's huge.
Yeah, that's a big nigga. Yeah. This is what is this? I mean, what is this? Why? But
now you heard what Biden said. He talked to his family. One of Floyd's daughters said, my daddy changed the world. Biden was like, yes, your son, your dad, he indeed changed the world. What Pelosi say? Thank you for your sacrifice, George Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
He sacrificed his life to change the world. We're not done with these statues, bro. We're not done with these statues. I know we're going to talk about Juneteenth, Well, when we get to George Floyd holiday, remember this day, June 17th, 2021, episode 155, Hoteps BEEN Told you. Remember, the man with the tinfoil kufi told y'all this was coming, this day was coming. Remember, Hoteps BEEN Told you. The patron saint of George Floyd has not stopped. Mm-hmm. This thing has just begun to roll. I don't know what's coming next, but we're going to see more statues. We're going to see that's right, movies, documentaries. Man, they might get what's that brother's name? Michael B. Jordan to play George Floyd. Watch. or Denzel's son. There's going to be a Hollywood blockbuster about this, and he's going to get an Oscar for it. Remember, I told y'all first. Some shine from Exeter, Pennsylvania with a tinfoil kufi on. Damn shame.
Michael B. Jordan won't play George Floyd. You fucked up for that one.
They're going to get a big name for it, boy. Watch.
Chauvin trial still getting, they still, that's what people not paying attention to. But, he trying to get that mistrial, Derek Chauvin.
Oh, yeah.
So, the George Floyd story is far from over. They could always pull that Chauvin trial right back out.
Yeah.
Say, mistrial, trial back on. And there's going to be 10 more statues going up. I think the whole thing about his statue is about what we'll talk about in Juneteenth, but also the fact that they don't want black people erecting statues of real niggas. Like people that, while you busy making these other statues,
Bless the floor, man. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. You know when in church they raise their hand when the preachers start preaching.
Where's the Garvey statue? Where's the X statue? They don't want. Where's the Francis Cress Wilson statue? Where's the John Henry Clark statue? Dr. Ben statue? Diop statue? There's a lot of different brothers out here that we could have erected statues of, living or dead.
Right.
Where's the King Randall statue?
Right.
Why King Randall don't got a statue? You better off. The city, whatever city he's in Georgia, need to erect a statue of him right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, erect a statue of people that's doing good in your community. I get the whole George Floyd thing, but the thing is, with the white liberal is they never let you select your leaders. The white liberal always selects your leaders for you. They always select your heroes for you.
Yeah, that's what all this is about. Joshua Garcia, they turned that man into Ronald McDonald's bench. Man, if people can take pictures next to him, I'm going up there, man. I'm going up there one weekend. I'm taking the kufi. I'm putting it right on top of his dome. I'm sitting right next to it. I don't give a damn. I'll spend that gas money for that grift, man. That's an easy grift for anybody in close proximity. Jabari Allen, and no statues for Ras Baraka's dad or Malcolm X. Opinionated junkie Floyd said young men are lost, but was lost himself. Jabari Allen, why Newark, New Jersey? Wizard X, platinum plan included making Juneteenth a holiday. Derek Jenkins, we went from memorializing Marcus Garvey, Booker T, Malcolm X, and MLK to a shine who robbed pregnant women and died high while resisting arrest. Derek keeping it all the way funky with that. Jesus Christ.
Nigga hit that shit like Judge Joe Brown.
Steph Curry, I give that statue 6 months max in Newark. They're desecrate the statue, man, in Newark.
That ain't gonna have a blood rag on his head by the time the night over.
Yo, that's gonna be hilarious. Wizard X, we did a Reginald Lewis statue, Black Excellence.
A lot of heroes, man. White liberal don't want you selecting your heroes because you might find your identity, and once you find your identity, you realize you don't need them no more. You don't need his Democrat politics, and you don't need his elections.
We gotta talk about the 6th. What was it, January 6th?
Yeah, January 6th.
Tucker Carlson. He was insinuating on his show that the FBI was heavily involved in the riot, right? And then Twitter did a peculiar thing. But Carlson said that like some people weren't getting tried because they were FBI informants or FBI agents, and Twitter did a really strange thing, and it's not strange. They do it all the time, but I don't think they were paying attention to what he actually said. And they basically backed up what Tucker said. They're saying they were trying to say he's being misleading by saying that that people, there were FBI agents and stuff involved and they didn't get charged, when if you cooperate with the FBI, you don't get charged with a conspiracy. That's the point he was trying to make. Yeah. Why were they out there anyway? And if they knew it was going to happen, why didn't they put a stop to it? It's a joke. I can't believe these people. Here it is. This is what he said. This is what Twitter said. Federal law does not permit cooperating witnesses or informants to be charged with conspiracy, despite a baseless suggestion by Tucker Carlson that some co-conspirators of the January 6th attack on U.S. Capitol were not charged because they're undercover FBI agents. Hello, that's this. What are you talking about? Jack Dorsey, I'm talking to you, Jack. If you need some better people at Twitter, man, hire me. I'll come and do the work, man. You gotta pay me big money, man. But if you got these people working for you, let that slide. That's what they paying them to do. Yeah, but this is obviously a mess up. You need somebody who like, hey man, Tucker, we can't. Like sometimes you can't finesse and redirect everything. They tried to finesse this one and end up looking like it's saying the same thing Tucker Carlson said. Yeah. Without saying the same thing that Tucker Carlson said. I don't know, man. They tried to misconstrue it. Yeah. See, sometimes causing confusion is the goal. Right. That'll get you sidetracked because you're so stuck on the confusion. You forget the fact that it was FBI agents at the 6. You see what I'm saying? Because we get so caught up on Tucker Carlson, and that's their tactic, cause confusion. So at the very least, they're like, yo, even if it means looking stupid, even if it means writing some dumb shit like that, that's how they operate. Their job is to obfuscate at all costs. At all costs. I mean, people should look into this, and I'm disappointed as always with the American people. I said it from the jump, you know what I mean? After I thought about it, I know we was hype as hell when that joint went down, but when I thought about it, I was like, come on, man. After the ending, I'm like, oh man, They led this thing home themselves, man. I had that feeling. That's what happened, See, it was nothing wrong with the 6. They just wasn't supposed to fall for going inside the building. Right. That's where they messed up. Yeah. They did fall for that. They fell for that. Antifa set them up, and the boys did it too. Yeah. Like I don't know what must live in two Americas for some people that don't believe the FBI does this sort of thing. You know, you can go. I mean, I'm not going to get in it because it's not my channel. You know what I mean? But there's several events, you know, in like from the '80s on that the FBI was involved in, and like it wasn't. If you look at it, there's some funny stuff involved. There's always some funny stuff involved with them. You know, if you think they won't set own citizens up to take falls to get their objective, you haven't been paying attention the last 50 years in this country. You just haven't. It's that simple. There's a super chat. It's funny as hell, but like, I really suspect they knew what was going on, especially when the news came out that the Proud Boy leader,
thank you,
got off the airplane. They was waiting right there for him.
Yep.
That means that like they were trying to protect their asset.
Yep.
From going out there. So they was like, man, we got to stop you right here, man. Let's take you right down to the station.
His job was
protected
done.
Him. His job was done.
He got the Proud Boys there.
People ain't putting two and two together, man.
And then we found out in hindsight, wasn't he an informant?
Yeah. Been ratting.
Word. I believe one of the BLM dudes was also government.
Yeah, that a lot of people were talking about him.
Right? So, see, that's the thing. When you do these things, you got to be smart, right? If we going to crash the six, we going to crash the six, but we going to do it knowing we black in America. White folks went out there not acting like they black in America. Conservatives, you the new black. You need to start acting like you black in America. You know you're not allowed to step inside that building and go through no busted windows. You know, you gotta watch for the jokes. You gotta watch for the trick. And I think they got tricked. I mean, I think a lot of those people down there got caught up in the moment and got tricked. Shit, if I'd have been down there and they busted a window, I said, nigga, I'm out of here. Y'all bugging. Y'all just busted a window on the Capitol building. I don't want to be within 50 feet of any of y'all. You know what I mean? They just busted a window on the Capitol building. I'm hauling ass the fuck up out of there, dog. Oh, nah, y'all tripping. But for some reason, it doesn't register like that with them because, you know, they're not used to having clashes with the cops. You know, nigga like me, you've been arrested 10 times and, you know, you did a couple of weekends. You kind of, after a while, you just like, you know, I really just don't want to be bothered by cops.
Right.
But when you've never been arrested and you don't know what that's like, you don't even have those instincts that kick in. You just think, I'm free in America, storm the Capitol. Yeah, all right, nigga. Gonna be consequences.
That's a shame. Bruce Willis says George Floyd can't Hotep. Opinionated Junkie was that statue tax funded. New Jersey sucks as a state. Sorry.
It said Bruce Willis as George Floyd. Lord have mercy.
Sean Randolph.
I don't know if the statue was state tax funded, or city funded. I don't know. They found money for that shit. It's at Newark City Hall, so I'm gonna guess that Newark taxpayers paid for it. But they do have a beautifying budget, so I guess that they spent it on.
Sean Randolph, the average person couldn't climb that wall like roaches. Mr. Ashley, George Floyd played by Idris Elba. That's a good one.
You know who could really play George Floyd?
Who?
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Remember he was acting all belligerent inside the store?
Yeah.
I think only Tracy Morgan, somebody like Tracy Morgan, Jamie Foxx, they could pull off that fiend act in the store.
MB, happy third anniversary. Great job over the years, fellas. I joined the Patreon. Encourage others to do the same. Best purchase I've made in years. Hotep and Bill for life. The community is real. We will change the world. Thank you, MB. Shout out to MB.
We got our when is our VIP meetup? The Patreon users to Zoom.
I don't know. It's up to you. Next
weekend or is it next weekend?
Oh, next week. I'm going to the shore next week. It might have to be before. When I go to the shore, I mean, we'd have to do it this weekend, I think.
You know, rich niggas, they don't go to the beach; they go to the shore.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Are you poor? You go to the beach. You rich? Oh, we go to the shore. We're going to the shore for the weekend.
Yeah, now we're going for the week, man. I'm gonna have to. I'm taking my camera and stuff, and we rented a beach house.
See, rich nigga shit.
It's between like 3 adults, man. Y'all do not believe this guy. I'm gonna have to do the show Thursday from the beach house. So next,
fancy.
Not this week, but 2 weeks. I'm gonna do it from the beach, from Jersey.
All right, big baller.
Oh, come on.
Life is good at the Uncle Hotep YouTube channel.
Oh, come on. I'm so full of shit, man.
Hey, grip guard.
You get first class. Look, this nigga, you got nerve. You flying first class to Las Vegas. I don't know how many times. Lost count.
Listen, the libertarians pay for that, okay?
You the man that got it, man. You got it, man.
I ain't got no beach house yet.
Hillway, they set up the fake plot on the Michigan governor. Yeah, that was another one I brought up. You know, like they did a surveillance of Governor Whitner's house. It was 6 people. 3 of them were feds. I was like, wow. I so bad try to find that article, man. I read that. I gotta start bookmarking stuff, man, because they be hiding stuff after they do it. Cloud Star, did you see they caught a boomer fed on tape going by the name of Ray Epps, telling people the night before they had to go in the Capitol, then the day he was in front, when they went through. Oh no, I didn't see that. J plus EBP, seeing how Quavo was mad on the Breakfast Club because he got the juice. He said he was told it was over and he'd been tricked. What happened? I didn't see that.
They told him what was over.
Oh, that I don't know. I'm assuming about the stupid 19.
You know how Quavo was mad on the Breakfast Club because he got the juice. That he was told it was over, man. Oh wow. You got him caught up with the juice. I think you should have been watching Hoteps BEEN Told you, man.
Cloud Star, the Barricades, Baked Alaska was with him. Baked, man. Shout out to Baked.
Yeah.
He's untouchable for some reason. Yo, I was on poll, man. Somebody had posted, I don't know where Baked post, but somebody took a screenshot of Baked's post. Like he didn't get no fines. He's off probation. He's off tether. He's running free.
White privilege.
No, that's your boy Bake. That's your boy Bake. You introduced me to Bake, man.
Look, man. Listen. Everybody needs to know at least one FBI agent.
That's kind of wild, man.
Yo, Big, text me, man. I need to know. Is you in the bureau? How compromised are you? Can you get a copy of my file?
Yes, That's all I want. Do they got anything on me? That's all I want to know, man. Like how deep in the game am I? You know what I mean? They're looking at me like real hard, or just like, oh, this nigga nobody, leave him alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I want to know. Get Baked, man. So Baked, man, please help Black man out, man. I just email me my file, man, please. What?
Oh man.
Black Mountain Hotep, an FBI informant attempted crosshairs at me and a friend during the Elijah McClain protest. They'll put some wild people near you wouldn't suspect. Wizard X, what do you think about Kodak flashing his Trump pride and his fans roasting him for it? Kodak don't care, man.
Yeah.
That's him. You know what I mean? Stop poking me. George Floyd Institute of Chemical Engineering and Research.
That might be the best one, yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tweet this. I'm gonna see what it do, man. Come on, stop. Leave my brush alone.
You gotta do it. You gotta reply to the statue.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like a story of the statue. Make sure it's the pictures in the tweet, and then that shit gonna go.
I'm trying to be a car. I bet mer on my.
I bet. Real
I'm trying
Hotep
to be
in the building.
I'm trying to be on the shore like y'all. The beach is full of shines.
Real talk.
Opinionated junkie. Fauci. I am the science.
He's not lying. He's not lying. Science is a product of whoever pays for the study.
Sit down.
That's what science is.
Yeah.
Whoever pays for the study controls the science. Because scientists need grants and they need funding and all this. Who do you think fits those bills?
Them peoples, man.
Somebody said you can get your own FBI file under the Freedom of Information Act. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's right.
Yeah, you can get a copy of some of the things in your file.
Right.
You ain't getting the whole file.
I always wondered about that. Those people that request them, do they look at them funny because you requested it? Because you just got paid $20 or something like that?
That was my thing. When I heard I could do that, I was like, well, maybe I don't want to be putting myself on their radar.
That's kind of what I'm at with it. But I seen a lot of people do it, though. So I don't know, man. It depends what you ask for, I guess.
As soon as you request your file, that goes into your file.
Yeah.
This nigga requested for his file. Mark it off. Make a note of that. So you just make yourself more of a suspect.
We gotta get into it, man. We gotta get Juneteenth, man.
Yeah.
Federal holiday. And I have seen some outlandish takes on there. Juneteenth was the day in Texas where they officially stopped slavery. We had talked about, get off the bike, stop. We had talked about Juneteenth previously. I think you said, just my personal point of view, I have never heard of Juneteenth before the last couple of years. No, like I never heard it coming up in the 90s, 80s, 90s, 2010s. I never heard it till now. Mm-hmm. This is some new nigga shit. I'm not saying it didn't exist, but I think the push for it has become on lately. Not that I'm not. I don't know what's the importance of it. Jailer, sit down. My thing is this. Walk with me. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing a lot of Black Conservative Inc. And this, I love y'all, Black Conservative Inc. But what are we doing here? I'm tired. I'm just supposed to be happy. The white man said, "Oh, we can get a day off," and now we're supposed to be happy. And then when these conservatives have something to say about it, here y'all go, like, "Oh man, nah, man, we stop being racist. We getting it's a holiday. It's for everybody. It's American history." Is it really?
Wait, you said Black Conservative Inc.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, man. Okay. I'm not gonna get into it. They keep defending, like they go getting back and forth with arguments with conservatives about this. My point is this: does this help Black America? Yes or no? It's a simple question. This is my problem with the shine. Mm-hmm. We want to be seen. We want to be heard. We want to feel like we belong. So now we want a holiday for us. We're going to celebrate. Yeah. We're going to cook some chicken, fry some ribs, all this jazz on Juneteenth. And when some of us say, this is nigga trinkets. I said, somebody said it was nigga trinkets. And I see people arguing with the conservatives, like, you know, Candace now Candace is being really obtuse.
I got pulled.
This doesn't matter. This shouldn't matter to us. They're giving us statues. They're giving us federal holidays. When y'all talked about that R word, what'd they tell y'all? They give you an ass kiss. Y'all ain't getting no money. We ain't getting no funding for no schools or nothing. But y'all gonna sit there all celebrate our history. I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all talking about this. We gotta teach your kids your own history. I never seen a people beg the man, "Hey man, tell the people about us. We is part of America too." Y'all sound trifling. Like, what is this? We begging to have slavery in a part of, we got to teach slavery. It's part of America. Man, strike that shit from the books. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. Strike it all from the books. Y'all worried about a history they don't even got right their damn selves. Y'all don't want to know the real history. Y'all act like Black folks was fighting to stop being slaves. Half of them was happy to be slaves. Oh, half of them, after the Civil War was over, they went back to work for master. Half of them were mad that they was like, "Man, we got to work harder as a free person than as a slave." Y'all don't want the real. Stop asking for it.
Oh man. Oh. Why you gotta go in like that?
Because, man, it's being ridiculous. People talking about we got to teach critical race theory and all this other stuff in schools. We've fallen behind in STEM, and this learning about U.S. history is the last thing we should be worried about. The only reason these people are worried about it because they want to do their something to their ego or stuff like that. They act like teaching critical race theory will stop racism. It's not. Malcolm told you that. See, when you got statues of Floyd and you don't got statues of Malcolm, this is where we end up headed. Mm-hmm. Malcolm told us you can't legislate away racism. Now, if I live next to this person and we become friends because we just become friends, then that's what it is. but you can't legislate it. And he was talking about busing and all that, ending segregation and all that.
Yeah.
So now y'all taking it to the next level. Oh, we got to teach about white supremacy and all this in school and stuff like that. White fragility and all like that. The same people that tell you males can have babies is the same people that telling you about critical race theory. Y'all don't know where y'all coming or going. Worry about teach our kids important stuff. Trades, STEM, additional languages. It looks like we need to learn Chinese, Mandarin.
Yeah.
Worried about some goddamn critical race theory and U.S. history, and we got to teach slavery. Slavery is a part of America. Man, come the fuck on, man. Keep it. Just keep it. I don't care. Because listen, if you do the research, you're not going to like what you see. If you do the research, you're not going to like what you see. Y'all think we was fighting, we was doing like everybody was like, what's my man's name that did the rebellion and got killed?
Toussaint. Nat Turner.
No, Nat Turner. You think everybody was Nat Turner out there?
Yeah.
Nigga, please. There was more people like, what was the guy in Django?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson Django. There was more characters like that than Nat Turner.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
By far. I haven't seen, listen, Booker T. Washington said, man, there was Civil War. Some of the masses sons went to war and came back killed. Whole plantation in tears. Whole plantation in tears. They killed Master John's son. They killed Master John's son. This is straight from Booker T's mouth. Y'all don't know what they don't know what they're talking about, man. They don't. I'm sorry. I'm mad. Sick of these jokers, man. Stop. We got to stop concentrating on what's being taught to schools. On first, we should be teaching these things to our children ourselves. And two, we need to concentrate on stuff that will make them money, give them careers, and we can corner our market, man.
But you're saying the black conservatives should just do what? They're defending the holiday. They're trying to figure out why the white conservatives don't like the holiday. You saying they shouldn't defend the holiday in the face of white conservatives, or?
I wouldn't. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I don't give a damn about a holiday. I mean, it's immaterial. Like,
what? So how do you feel about the fact that the white conservatives have put their nose in it? Like, yo, I don't like this shit. Da da da.
They're being stupid as well. Both sides are being dumbasses.
Okay.
Now, from the white conservative side, like it's like, come on, man, you can't see the grift here.
Yeah.
All this is a grift.
Yeah.
Like you don't even care. You know, like people were pointing out that this was in the platinum pan package from Trump. There was like a one bullet line.
That's
but, but what all Biden is doing is taking that one bullet line, giving it to the shines, says, hey, man, y'all go have a nice day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're attacking it. They have the right. They see the white conservatives have the right idea, but they're approaching it the wrong way.
The reason is off.
Yeah, the reasons for being mad about it is off.
Correct.
And in my perspective, from the black conservatives, like, what does this do for us? We should be past these nigga trinkets. We should be past this, man. This is just as amount of good, like, as that George Floyd statue they put up in Newark, man.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't get it, man. Like, y'all bring this up, like, I don't get it. Like, I'm approaching my 50s. I just heard of Juneteenth this past couple of years.
Yeah.
Nobody was talking about no Juneteenth in the 70s, 80s, and 90s into 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a day we got to have a holiday for.
Yeah.
Yo, congratulations. Yeah. Massa let us loose. Let us loose. It's preposterous if you say it out loud to yourself. That's all I want them to say. Say it out loud to themselves. Man, Juneteenth was the day that the white man let us officially let us free. Don't it sound crazy? Chat, don't that sound crazy? Let's celebrate that. Meanwhile, Malcolm X, I'm still waiting for Malcolm X to get a holiday. Matter of fact, give me Malcolm X federal holiday before you dare give me Juneteenth.
Well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Is Juneteenth a paid holiday or not?
It says a paid holiday, isn't it? It's a federal holiday, yeah.
It's a federal holiday.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
All federal stuff is shut down, right?
So who just gave themselves a day off?
The feds.
Yo, that white man smart, yo. He's smart, yo. He's smart. He had you celebrating his day off. Your black ass gonna be at work with a non-paid holiday. And he gonna be off. Biden gave himself a day off. Off your blood.
Ho. We gotta do this. Hold on. Where's the you gotta play the tape, man.
Which one?
Damn, I don't know if I put the tweet in the John. Hold on. This is I'm tired of this patronage. This where is it?
Who was it of?
They were singing
Lift every voice and sing. Yeah, they was in there singing this. Oh, Nancy Pelosi and a group of black lawmakers sing Lift Every Voice and Sing. You want me to play this?
Yeah, play it for the people, man.
All right, we're going to play this. Let me bring it up. This is just sad.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
Fair use.
I'm just not down for the symbolism anymore. And I think this is all this is. You know, I just don't. Come on, man. We're gonna celebrate the day they took the shackles off our feet.
Let me read this excerpt here. We're gonna go over Candace's tweets, and I got a couple of things to say. It says here, because last night I asked Dad, I said, what's up with this Juneteenth thing? He's like, I don't fucking know. So he hit me back a few seconds later with the link, because I said the white man created the shit, didn't he? Right? That's what I asked him. I said the white man created Juneteenth, didn't he? So he shot me back this link, and I'll read what it says here. It says, hardly the recipe for a celebration, which is what makes the story of Juneteenth all the more remarkable, defying confusion and delay, terror and violence. The newly freed black men and women of Texas, with the aid of the Freedmen's Bureau, crackers, itself delayed from arriving until September 1865, now had a date to rally around. In one of the most inspiring grassroots efforts of the post-Civil War period, they transferred June 19th to a day of unheeded military orders into their own annual right. Juneteenth, beginning 1 year later in 1866. Now listen to what the lady says. She says, the way it was explained to me, one heir to the tradition is quoted in Haynes Turner's essay. The 19th of June wasn't the exact day the Negro was freed, but that's the day they told him they was free. That's what it say right here. This is on pbs.org. This is on PBS website, and according to this interview, they said that's not the day the Negro was free. It was the day the white man told him he was free, is what they're celebrating. The day the white man finally got around to deciding to tell you. Because remember, Juneteenth is in Texas. So the Civil War is happening on the East Coast. So it takes a while for news to reach. And even when news is reaching, white folks like, man, I'll go fuck what Abe Lincoln said. Nigga, this is my town. This is my state. We run things, how we say. Abe don't run nothing out here. Until they sent them Union troops down that motherfucker. And then but that's what they said. Juneteenth is when the white man told your ass you was free. If you want to celebrate it, knock yourself the fuck out. I think it's rather hilarious that they've tap danced, the Biden administration has tapped the dance around all the tangibles and gave himself a day off. I think it's fucking brilliant. I think it's hilarious that black people are falling for this shit. I'm not gonna celebrate this shit, but if it's a kickback, y'all can invite me. I'll come through. If the food is good. I'm down for a good Juneteenth kickback. It's gonna be some free food. I'm there. But I'm not like celebrating it in my heart. Oh, this is the day the white man said we was free. Like, it don't even sound right like you said before. I could never let the white man pick your holidays, man, because he always gonna give you some bullshit. Right. Just like it's just the whole George Floyd thing. He give you your heroes, he give you your holidays. You're not even selecting your holidays based upon anything meaningful. Holidays used to be based upon the celestial. Used to be based upon the formation of the stars, the seasons. Astrological formations. Right. Here these people are. They just throwing the stuff out there arbitrarily. But old boy with the super chat hit it nail in the head. We sharing holidays again with who? We sharing holidays with Father's Day. And now it seems that 4th of July is pulled into the mix because Candace Owens had this tweet where she said, where is it here? She kind of went hamburger too. Juneteenth is so lame. Democrats really need to stop trying to repackage segregation. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense because that's exactly what they're doing. And that's what I said on that show. I said the white liberal will call you nigga and turn that shit into a class. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a course in your college. She said, I'll be celebrating July 4th and July 4th only. I'm an American. The grift is strong with her. Then she said another one. She said, segregationist Joe Biden says Juneteenth is a day in which we remember the moral stain and the terrible toll that slavery took on the country and continues to take. More emotional programming for black people that choose to opt into the perpetual victim mentality. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. She said, this is your daily reminder that immigrants from Africa, as well as the Caribbean, are among the most successful ethnic groups in the country. America doesn't discriminate against people based on skin. Black Americans are just focused on meaningless things like Juneteenth. Oh my God. I know she got him triggered with that one. Black Mountain Hotep responded to her with a screenshot of Sharice Lane saying making Juneteenth a national holiday was part of Trump's platinum plan. Where was your outrage then, Republicans and conservatives? This is a pretty awesome rebuttal. Charlie Kirk said today is Juneteenth, celebrating the end of slavery in the United States. This was made possible thanks to Republican President Abraham Lincoln. Today, Democrats are fighting to tear his statue down. He's a little off base on that one. Who Black Americans can really thank for slavery, for slavery being abolished? Are you ready? Russia.
Russia. Why?
Tsar Nicholas.
Tsar Nicholas.
Tsar Nicholas, the royal family, is who we can thank. You gotta remember, Russia abolished slavery, abolished serfdom before America did. And remember, Abe Lincoln said, if I could win this battle without freeing slaves, I would. So who was the North's ally? A lot of people don't talk about this. The North was allied with Russia. Russia lent them basically their navy to make sure that their seas didn't get blockaded. How you think we ended up getting Alaska? Remember when Alaska was a Russian territory? We bought that back as part of the deal from the Civil War. The reason why Abe Lincoln decided to free the slaves was a gesture towards Russia saying, we're going to be as progressive as you. It is Russia that inspired America to free the slaves. Little historical factoid for the peoples. Go do your researches.
Talk about spook ball. Redacted ball, real quick. Let me read these super chats when we get into that and wrap it up. Wizard X, they're giving us LGBTQAFG. Phil Shaway, Uncle Hotep 2024. Sinstead, Unc 2.0, damn. Yeah, man. Shout out to Chad for the tinfoil kufi. Came in to join today right on time. You got me 2.0, Unc 2.0. Wizard X, you should see the corporate media response towards Black History Month. I've never seen so much rainbows and mentions of LGBT. Battle Crane, Unc speaking everybody's truth right now. John Wright, Unc came out blazing. Happy anniversary, HBTY. Derek Jenkins, I feel Juneteenth is an empty gesture I used to distract from the failed policy of the white liberals and the Black elite and has failed Black folks. Kenny Hotep, Unc went so hard, I almost scored off 95. Darian, that tinfoil kufi go hard. I had to throw in some shadows. Canon Hotep, this episode is one for the books. Jaroka 12, thank you for the donation, $20 donation. Dr. B's in guns, make it stop. Adrian Olivia's, they gave him a holiday and no reparations. I don't want no more talk, man. I don't want no more rap. But no more rap. You don't got no bread. You don't got no bread for me. No tax exemptions. I don't want to hear it, man. I just don't want to hear it.
Word.
Battle Crane. I drive by Booker T. Washington's plate birthdays every day. I stop by tomorrow to read and pray. Respect to the Hoteps. Shout out to Elvis 305. Juneteenth, the day the illusion of freedom was set. Jermaine Trailer. I'm from Texas, and we used to party in the park for this holiday, and my mom called it a nigga day. Yo, that's hilarious. Can't Hotel, white man know the words better than niggas. I know. I was like, some of these niggas don't even know the words, man. It was like, you know, you in church, you was trying to sing along.
Yeah, for real. He had the pitch and everything. He must have been practicing.
Yeah, man. Monique, the only people who win from this holiday are federal workers and corporations that will make money off the shines. Canada Hotel. Like I said in my video today, the same people have about Juneteenth, the same people got excited when they made that Little Mermaid black. Shout out to Canada Hotel. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on YouTube. Great follow, great content. Make sure you subscribe. Daniel H.C. Zhang. What's Zare? I don't know what the hell Zare is. HJ, Ulysses S. Grant and sent Phil Sheridan with 50,000 troops to deal with the Confederates remaining in Texas. After surrender, Sheridan dispatched Gordon Granger to spread the news of freedom, equal Juneteenth, and marked the end of the war.
Yeah.
Sean Kingston, Trump threw in the Juneteenth as side dish, not main.
Correct. And they gave us Trump's side dish as a main. Oh, I want to pull something up over here. People trying to pull my card. Right here. Looks like a student or somebody at a Hawaii community college did this research. Robert Franklin. It's called Tsar Alexander II and President Abraham Lincoln Unlikely Bedfellows ? It's a good document I just pulled up. I'm sure it'll give you some more context into what I was saying before in regards to that. Just in case the people in the chat don't know. Yeah, I don't go by Houghton Mifflin and that. If y'all was educated on history in high school, you didn't learn history. You learned lies. You got to go get re-educated. So when I go out and I get information, I'm being re-educated with real history. So I know y'all doubting some of the facts I drop, but that's why y'all come watch this show, to get the real for real.
Yo, who you got in the Euro Cup?
What's that?
Soccer, nigga. Ain't they playing Euro Cup in the big
I don't pay
cup?
attention to that shit.
You see Ronaldo?
I don't even know who in it. I know Ronaldo said some shit about Coca-Cola.
Did this Coca-Cola stock really go down, or was it people trolling?
Nah, I think it really went down. Let me look. It looks like more of a dip than the dip was negligible. We're talking about a point.
Okay.
Maybe over the past, let's see, the dip happened on Friday the 11th. Today's the 17th. You're talking about a 1.5 difference. It's really not much. I think that's the type of situation where if you're a Coca-Cola stockholder, you just buy more.
Oh, somebody tell me Zara's in South Africa. South Africa in the house. Thank you, Daniel.
Oh, wow. Love.
Yeah, then in the redacted ball, they're trying to. Chris Paul has been vaxxed. He got the Fauci juice, and he tested positive for the stupid 19. See, this is. I think they're trying to rig. I think they're trying to rig. They don't want Phoenix in the finals or something like that. I don't know. They might want LA because it's like the Clippers might make it. They might beat the Jazz, but the NBA, man, it's funny, man. It has never changed, man. They always pull some funny stuff, man. They always did that, man. Always. It was founded by, the redacted and the boys, the mob. They always doing some funny stuff, man. And they perfected. You don't think they can't rig sports? They've been doing this a long time. You know what I mean? Before you were born, they've been fixing things. And they make it an art, man. They make it an art. It's a real art to them. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what Chris Paul has actually done, because this is the second time the league has screwed him over, man.
Oh, that last time with the trade. Yeah,
the trade. I know he's the NBA players rep. So I don't know. So he must be one of the smart niggas. He must be the smart shines. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on. They might be trying to get him to do something or pull a certain way, but don't put it past them. Like if they didn't like something that the NBA players wanted to do, they just like, hey, they'll fix you. They'll fix you. And they're not shy about it.
You can tell a lot about a nigga by the way he played basketball. if he looks at life the same way he plays basketball, he's definitely not capitulating to whatever agenda they try to push him. He's probably doing right by the people. He's a very efficient player.
Yeah.
Like unusually efficient with the ball.
Yeah. Like I watched basketball a long time, you know, and I'll never forget. I always tell this story. I was in a bar in Reading, Pennsylvania. And this is Iverson. Iverson got traded to Denver, and he made the league. He made the All-Star game. But he was starting for Denver, and he's not a point guard, right?
Right.
The West was losing. They was getting their ass kicked. They put Chris Paul in. This is when Chris Paul was with the Clippers. He started running the break. Yo, they took off. They started whooping ass. You know, he's one of the best point guards I've ever seen. Outside of Magic, Chris Paul is probably the best guy, I think.
Running the point? Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe Kid.
But I was just about to say Kid is
prime
up there.
Kid.
Yeah.
Prime Kid or prime Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul is pretty good. I'll give him credit.
I think, you know, if he looks at life the same way he plays ball, which I think he does, probably a Hotep.
Yeah.
And that's why they not giving him that look and snubbing him. You know, they're like, oh, nah, don't let that nigga get too powerful. You know, it's like Marshawn Lynch at the goal line at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We like him, but don't let that nigga get too powerful. Man, you got to keep a leash on him. Because that shit was funny. Because people was like, wait, hold on. LeBron was just partying with Drake and them, and that was all good. He didn't have to quarantine. But this dude come back, now he got quarantined. It's just like, I don't know. I know it's just redacted doing redacted thing.
Opinion junket, we have February and things don't change. Canon Hotep facts on the Russian assist. Robert E was playing lights out. Cloud Star, I was saying that Blake is a Fed. I wasn't saying that Blake is a Fed, but I know some people suspect that. But I asked him about that story I told you, HJ. Chad, Louisiana governor just got in on the 1 million Fauci juice grift. So Juneteenth is a federal and state holiday now, but the real money going is to promote the juice in all these states. It's so sad, man. Anyway, you got anything else, man?
Nah, I just would like to know if Juneteenth is going to be a paid holiday. I don't think it is. But if, you know, we could, you know, just to put a cap on things. I know the black conservative Inc. feels in some type of way, conservative. The real question is, nigga, is we getting the day off and is we getting paid?
Right.
If they gonna throw us the bullshit, at least get something out of the bullshit. So, that's all I got, man.
Say bye, Jill.
Bye.
Yeah, that's all I got, man.
All right, yo, I'll see you next week, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, yo. Bullshit. So, that's all I got, man.
Say bye, Jill.
Bye.
Yeah, that's all I got, man.
All right, yo, I'll see you next week, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy.